all three evaluations were pretty good. I think they were all well structured. We started off with talking about some of the strengths, and then we also talked about, okay, here's some things we can do better. So I think all three evaluations were very solid. Some thoughts I had as well in terms of the speakers we had. So for these, I thought that your speech was very relevant to the audience here. I think a lot of people could relate to it. I thought you had done a pretty good job articulating yourself and bringing your point across. When you asked the question about who liked their jobs, who loved their jobs, and more importantly, who would do their job even if they weren't getting paid, I think that struck a chord with me. I think it struck a chord with me. Especially when people would look around and see people raising their hands.
It's one person.
Right. And that says a lot, you know. And I thought that was a very powerful, powerful question to ask. One thing I think you can strive to do better is I think you're at a point where now, with just a little bit extra preparation, you can be at a point where you don't really need any visual aids and you just speak right off the top of your head. I think you're there. And that's my feedback to you. Dave, I thought your speech was very thought-provoking as well. Very inspirational. Change is something that doesn't come very easy to a lot of people. And I see that all the time in my line of work. So I'm a management consultant, and one of the things I do management consulting for is change management. Companies actually hire me as their change management consultant for big projects and initiatives that are going on. These people are very difficult and very uneasy to change that happens in the workplace. And what you're saying is it's also true outside of the workplace, in your homes, in your personal lives. It's true everywhere you go. So I think that's something that everyone can learn and take from. So I thought it was very informative and educative for everyone. I thought your vocal variety was great. I think that when you use the vocal variety the way you do, it allows you to captivate your audience's attention, because it puts emphasis on certain important points that you want to put across. I don't have a lot of things to say in terms of things you can do better. I enjoyed your speech. It was good. And Tim is not here, but I liked Tim's speech too. I liked his point about getting rid of toxic people. I think that was very relevant to, that's something everyone can relate to. And it makes, I think it's the type of question that makes people want to ask themselves, okay, who in my life I need to be really thinking about disassociating myself with, and who in my life I want to be thinking about associating myself with. Because I do think that the people you hang out with plays an influence on you and the actions you take and what you do in your lives. So I thought Tim's speech was great as well. In terms of general feedback, one thing that would have been good is if we had identified the speech numbers and what the objectives were for each of the speeches. That way, even when the evaluators came on, they knew exactly what they should be measuring the speeches against. But overall, I thought the meeting went great today. We started on time. We managed to probably on time. Maybe a couple minutes, so that's pretty much it. Let me give it back to